Hey, Jeremy. Are you there? I was just wondering if you know where I put my handbag. You know, the one that I'm always using. I'm pretty sure that I put it in the closet, but I can't seem to find it at all.
Sorry, which bag is this again? I'm not exactly sure which bag you're talking about.
I'm talking about the red bag that I got from Mom for my birthday last year. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, that bag, yeah. I know the one. I sold it online.
Sorry, wait. What? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? You sold my bag without even telling me about it?
Don't worry. I sold it for a really, really good price. I promise. That product was actually pretty hot when I listed it online.
But that doesn't answer my question! Besides, we've talked about this before, haven't we? How many times do I need to tell you not to just sell my things without permission? This is just like last time when you sold that brand new air fryer that I also got as a gift and didn't tell me until the next week.
Well, I don't get what is so wrong about frying things the old-fashioned way, you know? I mean, it all tastes the same.
That isn't the point that I'm trying to make here. Those are things that were given to me that you just went and sold.
Yeah, I guess that might be true, but I only did it because I felt like we needed the money, and I knew that you would want to help. I mean, you're always telling me to do things to save up a little.
Yeah, but I just meant like common sense things. It isn't like your job doesn't pay a decent salary or anything like that. I mean, it feels like you might just sell the house one day. Just what do you think you need to be selling all of our stuff for anyways? I mean, I just don't get it. It is like some weird obsession that you have.
There isn't anything weird about it at all. It's just a little side hustle of mine, and I don't think that there is anything wrong with that. I mean, as long as we're making money, I don't get the big deal. All I'm doing is making sure that we have a little fund set up just in case things ever get really bad and for whatever reason we don't have enough money to cover some of our basic expenses.
That is fine. That isn't what I'm concerned about. It's how you go about it that bothers me. I mean, you sell things from our house that I would like to use.
I don't think you're looking at the big picture. By selling these things now, we'll have more money in the future, and then we won't have to worry about anything once we're old and retired. I'm doing this all for us. Can't you see that?
Look, I am not trying to tell you to stop selling things if it is something you really enjoy doing. What I am asking, however, is that you at least talk to me if you're going to be selling things from the house. I know that this isn't the first time that we've had to have this talk. So can you please just do as I ask concerning this?
I really can't believe that you're acting like this all over some stupid little handbag. But it isn't like it's the only bag we have. Besides, what kind of an old woman carries a bag around everywhere she goes?
Old woman? Are you kidding me? What woman do you know that doesn't carry a bag around with them? And you're still missing the point, which is that I want you to stop selling things from the house without talking to me about it first.
I don't know. I mean, you're already 30 and that sounds pretty old to me, you know? But I don't think it's worth getting mad over pointing out a truth like this.
Look, if you're going to be acting like this about your little side job, then maybe I should just ask for you to cut it out.
Okay, I feel like you're taking for granted that we're always going to be set for the future, no matter what it brings. I just think that you can never be prepared, though. Just because I have a career and a salary, that doesn't mean that everything will always be good for us.
Sure, I understand. But the fact of that matter is that as things stand, we are okay, right? Moreover, you work for a pretty large company that isn't going to sink anytime soon, right?
Right. So I feel like you're not really getting what I'm trying to tell you right now. It doesn't matter where you work, anything can happen at any time. I'm just trying to impress onto you the fact that it's important to have another source of income and to never take a job or anything for granted. And lucky for you, I already have a way to make money outside of my job. Honestly, you should feel really, really lucky that you married me in the first place.
Listen to me, Jeremy. I understand that you take thinking for the future very, very seriously. But I still think that you need to step back and think about how you go about doing it. If this behavior isn't going to end anytime soon, then I don't think I can support you any longer.
Sorry I missed your call. I didn't see the notification. Is there something that you wanted to talk to me about?
Finally! Do you have any idea just how long I was trying to get a hold of you? There was an emergency and I even tried calling your work to find you. But when I called your office, they told me that you quit your job the other day. What is going on here? Is that true? Why did you just go and quit your job without even talking to me about that?
Oh, I guess you heard the news already. Well, yeah, there's no point in lying to you. Yes, I have already quit my job.
Excuse me? You can't be serious. I mean, we're adults. We can't just be quitting our jobs right now. What is the matter with you?
What are you talking about? Don't you remember the promise that you made to me before you and I got married?
What are you talking about?
Do you really not recall? I told you before we got married that I wanted to stop working. The waking up early to get into the office, the having to work late and do overtime, I'm just sick of it all.
Wait a second. I mean, I remember you complaining about not wanting to work, but I thought that was just idle grumbling.
Well, of course it wasn't. And anyways, you promised me then that if I could find another way to make money, that you wouldn't care if I quit my job.
Right, but obviously I meant that only if you found something that would pay you closely to what you make now that it would be okay with me. I mean, how are we supposed to keep the budget that we have now if you've quit your job?
I don't believe it. Did you really not think I was serious when I said that?
I don't get what you're saying. Do you really not understand why I would be worried about all of this?
Not really. There's no real reason for you to be upset. I told you I already make enough with my side business.
Your side business? Is that really how you plan on making money?
Of course it is. And you just might be interested to know that I made more money last month from that than what I made from my main job.
Hold on a second. Let me get this straight. You had 1 month where you made more money than you do at your work, and that was enough for you to quit? That is moving way too fast.
I don't get why you're still upset. I waited until I cleared the threshold, and now we're good. If anything happens later, I'm sure that we'll figure it out.
We'll just figure it out? Is that seriously the best that you can offer? I mean, you have no idea how much this trend is going to keep up. It is way, way, way too fast for you to be quitting your job right now.
I already told you that it was fine. Why can't you have more faith in me? I'm your husband, for crying out loud.
Why can't I trust you? Because you literally just quit your job after making a little bit of profit on a side job. I just wish that you would have at least talked to me about this beforehand. I mean, you can't just up and quit your job like that.
If I talked to you, you would have just told me no anyways. I knew that you wouldn't understand, so I didn't bother asking.
Of course I would be against you quitting your job. But that isn't a good enough excuse to just go and do it without even asking me.
Listen to me, I don't want a life where I have to punch in and out in some drab office, working myself to the bone like some kind of worker drone.
Jeremy, I understand that working is tough and really sucks and that nobody wants to do it. And since you've already quit your job, I guess there isn't any point in arguing about it anymore. But I think that I am more than justified in saying that you really took things too far by quitting your job without even talking to me first. This isn't how I want our relationship to be.
I don't get how you can be so stupid. Or have you always just been this closed-minded about what work can really mean?
Excuse me? Did you really just say that to me? I don't even know how to respond to that right now.
I guess maybe we're just too different. I don't think that I can live the way that you think life ought to be lived.
I'm not saying that I don't understand where you're coming from. I'm just saying that your decision-making doesn't make very much sense to me.
And I think that you're just bogged down in your old way of thinking and that you're too scared to think of how liberating other work options could be. I don't want to be forced into some prefabricated mold for living, always feeling like I'm being held back or in place by forces who don't care about me.
This isn't even what I'm trying to say that you should do. Are you even reading the messages that I'm sending you?
Of course I am. And it's obvious that you're just trying to push your way of life onto me when I'm telling you that I don't want to be put into a box. Besides, I think that we both know deep down that I'm right.
It's like you aren't even trying to see the points that I'm trying to make or why I might be worried by what you've done. But fine. All right, I get it. If this is how you're going to be, then I guess this conversation is over. Anyways, I have something I would like to talk to you about, if that's all right.
Oh, no can do, actually. I'm busy playing cards with the guys right now. They're the only ones who really understand where I'm coming from, and I just don't want to take this from you right now.
Oh, wait a second, what? Where are you that you're playing cards at this hour? You better not be at the casino right now.
Yeah, of course I am. But don't worry, I'm just stopping at the usual spot, so it's no big deal.
I can't believe you, Jeremy. What is the matter with you?
This is just one of the perks of being self-employed. I finally have the freedom to make my own schedule and choose when I play and when I work. And I've decided that now is playtime.
This conversation is far from over. Don't you go off and ignore me.
Sorry, new hands are being dealt. I have to go now. Hey, what is the meaning of this? What is going on here? Here I am playing with my buds at the casino, and the cops showed up. I heard that they were looking for me.
Wait, what? Did you talk to the police? Do you have any idea what they want?
No, I have no idea what they want at all. I was in the bathroom when they showed up, and when I left, the front desk person told me that they were looking for me. I grabbed all my stuff and snuck out there as soon as I could.
Oh, I see. Well, I was the one who told the police that you were hanging out at the casino in the first place.
Wait, you did what? Why did you do that? When did you do that?
Well, the police showed up to our home earlier and told me that they had some questions for you about your side job.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? What is the matter with you? I mean, what did the cops even want with me? I didn't do anything.
That's what I was trying to talk to you about earlier. It's the whole reason I was calling you.
Well, you could have at least explained in a message, and then I would have at least seen it. I mean, what is your deal? Are you trying to get me caught?
Well, I guess if I'm being honest, I thought that if the cops wanted to talk to you, it must be for good reason. I mean, they said that they wanted to talk to you about your job because of some legal issues that had arisen. They also asked for the location of the storage unit that you use for your job, so I told them that as well. I also showed them your office at home and all your files as well.
You did what? How could you do that? You sold me out. You're my wife and you betrayed me. How could you?
What are you talking about? The cops came and were asking about you, and I showed them whatever they wanted to because I trusted that you didn't do anything wrong. I know that you can be a little bit selfish from time to time, but I never thought that you would ever do anything wrong. Although I started to worry after you told me you quit your job.
What do you mean started to worry? About what? I thought that you said that you just trusted me. How could you do this to me?
Honestly, Jeremy, do you really have such little faith in me? I never gave the police anything more than they asked for.
Do you think that matters at all at this point? I just want to know if the police told you any specifics.
Well, they said that you might have been involved in some ticket scalping and that you might be in a little bit of trouble. Do you have any idea what they're talking about?
Do you have any idea how much trouble you've gotten me into now that you've talked to the police? I was working so hard for us and now you've grounded it to nothing.
I don't get why you're acting so upset. If you didn't do anything wrong, then I don't get what you're so angry about. And if you tried to go on the run now, it would just raise suspicion.
Who said anything about running away? Why would you say that?
But you did run, didn't you? I mean, you knew that the cops were closing in on you, and that's why you're on the run now, right?
You don't get it. I've been set up. Someone is pinning this on me for sure.
Just explain what's going on to me right now.
The world is just jealous of what I've achieved, what I could achieve.
I don't think I'm following you right now.
I just mean that the world wants to grind me down into their cookie-cutter mold. People are upset that I found a way out of the 9-to-5 system, and now they're trying to take me down.
Wait, what? Jeremy, what are you talking about right now? You're acting really, really strange. Is everything okay?
Of course everything is okay. Nothing is going on, and I'm acting totally normal, okay? In fact, if anyone is jealous of me, it's probably you.
Excuse me? Where did this come from all of a sudden? What are you even talking about?
I mean, just think about it. All of the complaints you were making, you were always against me.
Jeremy, you seriously need to get over yourself right now. First of all, you were the one that was always selling my stuff and then quit your job without even talking to me about it. I think I have plenty of room to complain. I mean, are you really trying to blame me for all of this? Maybe you should just talk to the police and prove that you're innocent.
Oh, no. I really don't think that's gonna work. I have a lot of things on my schedule.
I see. So basically, you're telling me that you're just running away. You could have just come out and said that, you know.
You don't know what you're talking about at all. Just cut it out already.
Well, there has to be some reason why you're upset that the cops are asking after you, right? But don't worry, I'll clear things up with them for you.
Wait, no, you can't go yet. Please, this is really, really serious. Hey, are you there? I really, really need to talk to you, like, right now. I feel like we got a bit off topic earlier.
What are you talking about? What did we get off topic on, Jeremy? I mean, it sounds to me like the police found evidence that you've been breaking the law. So what do you have to say for yourself?
I didn't know that scalping tickets was against the law.
Wait a second. Shouldn't you be telling this all to the police and not to me?
What are you talking about? I'm just about to meet with the police now.
Oh, you mean that you finally got the guts to talk to the police?
Well, you see, the truth is that I went and I talked to a lawyer friend of mine, and she told me that I might have to pay some kind of fine. So basically, if I pay whatever the court asks, it'll all be over. I just would have hoped that you would have trusted me more. I promise you that things are only going to get better from here.
And just how do you think that you're going to fix the situation? I mean, you don't even have a job. How are we supposed to live now?
Oh, well, that's just easy. I'll just ask for my job back.
And you just think that they're going to let you waltz back in there like nothing happened? I mean, you can't just suddenly quit and expect to have your job waiting there for you.
But they owe me. I mean, I put 8 years of my life into that place. They can't just turn me down. Also, I'm sure that they probably had a really hard time finding a replacement for me. I bet they'll be so happy to hear that I want to work there again.
I am sorry to say this, but I don't think that your company is ever going to take you back.
What makes you say that?
I mean that you broke the law and are wanted by the police right now. I already told your job all about what's been going on.
Hold on a second. Who did you talk to?
I don't know who I talked to. I called your office and someone picked up. I told them that I had some news about you. Then I was transferred and I told that person everything. Apparently, nobody there really knew why you quit, so they were pretty curious about the details.
And you told them that I was wanted by the police? How could you do that to me? You've completely ruined my plan.
Not just that. Apparently, you weren't allowed to work side jobs, so they didn't seem that happy to hear you had been. And an illegal one at that.
Well, that's the one reason why I hated working there so much. I couldn't stand to feel boxed in by their draconic rules.
I agree that that is really weird, but the fact of the matter is that you agreed to work there knowing that rule. If you had a problem with that rule, then you should have found another job. This isn't the company's fault. It's still yours.
I have had just about enough of you. You have done nothing but get in my way.
Well, if you really quit thinking that you could just slide back into your old job whenever you wanted, I think that you sabotaged yourself.
You don't get it. I had a plan that would have made it so that we would never have to worry about money ever again. But now that I have to pay this fine, it's all over.
Well, like I said, You've done this to yourself with your stupid actions. Don't think that I'm going to raise a single finger to help you out of this one. In fact, I want a divorce. I don't want to see your face ever again. I've already signed my half of the papers, so you can sign yours when you get back home.
Wait a second. You're just gonna abandon me at a time like this when I need you most? You are terrible. We're supposed to be a team. I mean, do you have any idea how hard I've been working to give you a comfortable life?
Oh, please. I know that you did this all for yourself. You never once listened to anything that I had to say about what you were doing. You just had to have things your way and didn't care who got in your way. And now that you've gotten in trouble for it, you're trying to pin blame onto me.
But you can't just decide to divorce me all of a sudden. That isn't fair. I mean, how could you just start signing papers without talking to me first?
Are you kidding me? Do you know how many years I've been jerked around by all your antics? I don't have to tell you anything. Now go take responsibility for your actions and have a nice life. In the end, Jeremy had to pay a huge fine for his ticket scalping. And since he was apparently doing all of his reselling under the table, he was hit with another heavy fine in the form of back taxes. Jeremy agreed to divorce me on the condition that I give him the money he needed to pay off his debts. I was so eager to leave him that I agreed without needing to think twice. We also agreed that he would pay for my moving fees and I left town. Of course, after the fines were paid, Jeremy was left without a penny or a job. He had to take a low-paying job just to keep afloat. As for me, I moved back in with my parents and began to help them out with their business. This was something I used to do before getting married, so it was just like riding a bike. Both my parents were happy to have me back with them, and my life finally felt like it had regained a bit of normalcy.